Welcome aboard Sir Boats Yacht, where we set sail into the world of maritime marvels and engineering legends. Today we're steering straight into the heart of one of the most capable and modern naval vessels of the 21st century, the Admiral Grigorovich-Class frigate. This is not just another warship, this is a carefully crafted example of multi-role naval strategy fused with stealth, firepower and precision. Designed for versatility and built for resilience, this Russian-built frigate is a force multiplier on the high seas, and today we're going to unpack everything from its exterior lines to its electronic warfare suite to give you the full story behind its growing reputation around the globe. Let's start with what makes the Admiral Grigorovich-Class so relevant in today's naval theaters. Developed under Russia's Project 11356R, these frigates are modern derivatives of the earlier Talwar-class vessels originally built for the Indian Navy. The Grigorovich-Class brings a host of upgrades in weapons systems, electronic warfare capabilities and stealth design tailored for operations in regions like the Black Sea and the Eastern Mediterranean. What really sets this class apart is how it balances blue water capabilities with enough flexibility to operate effectively in littoral and regional scenarios where the challenges are very different but equally demanding. As you approach this warship, the first thing you notice is its sleek, aggressive profile. The hull stretches approximately 125 meters long with a beam measuring about 15 meters, giving the vessel a stable and balanced stance on the water. At full load, it displaces just over 4,000 tons, making it a true frigate in size, but one that punches above its weight in terms of firepower and capability. The lines of the hull and superstructure are drawn with stealth in mind. Sharp angles, flat surfaces, and careful design choices minimize its radar cross-section, making it harder to detect, especially at long distances. This stealth-conscious exterior isn't just for looks, it's a key feature in how the ship operates in high-threat environments. From a weapons standpoint, the Admiral Grigorovich-Class is a floating fortress. One of its signature weapons is the Kalibr NK missile system, housed in vertical launch cells amidships. These missiles are not just long-range, they're also adaptable with variants for land attack, anti-ship, and even anti-submarine roles, with ranges exceeding 1,500 kilometers in some configurations. These weapons make the frigate a serious threat to targets well beyond the horizon. This long-reach capability gives commanders the option to engage opponents before they even get close enough to retaliate. Defensive systems are no less impressive. The ship is armed with the SHTIL-1 surface-to-air missile system. Based on the Buck-M missile family, these are launched vertically from a central silo cluster, giving the ship a 360-degree air defense envelope that can counter aircraft, helicopters, drones, and even some types of incoming missiles. To complement this outer shield, the ship features close-in weapon systems, including two Alaska 630M rotary cannons placed strategically on either side of the rear superstructure. These are the last line of defense, able to unleash a storm of projectiles in the final moments before an incoming threat could strike. The Admiral Grigorovich-Class also boasts a forward-mounted A190 naval gun, a 100mm fully automatic cannon capable of delivering high-explosive rounds at both surface and air targets. This gun is guided by an advanced fire control radar and can be used not just in combat but also for shore bombardment during amphibious operations. The flexibility of having a naval gun rather than relying entirely on missiles means the ship can stay in the fight even when missile stocks run low or when engaging lower priority threats that don't justify a Kalibr strike. Beneath the surface, this frigate has tools to detect and destroy submarines. The ship carries torpedo launchers and RBU-6000 anti-submarine rocket launchers, systems that give it teeth in undersea warfare scenarios. These weapons are linked to an advanced sonar suite that includes both hull-mounted sonar and a towed array sonar deployed from the rear. The ability to track quiet diesel-electric subs or nuclear attack submarines is vital, especially when operating in contested waters where undersea threats are ever present. Electronic systems are another strong suit. The ship is equipped with the Frigate M2M3D radar system mounted on its mainmast. This radar provides target detection and tracking for both aerial and surface threats, ensuring That the ship can see well beyond the visible horizon. Complementing this are several navigation and fire control radars as well as electronic support measures that detect and analyze enemy emissions, allowing the crew to understand what's happening around them in the electromagnetic spectrum. Add in electronic countermeasures that can jam or spoof enemy targeting systems, and you have a ship that's not just a fighter but a very hard target to hit. Propulsion is provided by a combined gas and gas configuration, often abbreviated as COGAG. Originally, these ships relied on Ukrainian gas turbines, but later versions and upgrades shifted to Russian-made alternatives due to geopolitical necessities. The system offers a top speed of about 30 knots with an operational range of over 4,000 nautical miles at cruising speed. That kind of endurance means the frigate can deploy across vast distances without needing constant support, making it suitable for expeditionary missions and long-term presence in critical maritime zones. Let's move inside now, because while most of the attention goes to the weapons and sensors, the interior layout plays a crucial role in the ship's effectiveness. Starting at the bridge, we find a fully integrated command environment with modern multifunction displays, automated navigation systems, and digital interfaces designed for fast decision-making. The ship's command team can monitor everything from radar tracks to weapons status and propulsion from a single area, reducing the need to relay information across compartments and making response times faster and more accurate. Crew accommodation is utilitarian but comfortable given the nature of the mission. Designed for long deployments, the ship provides modular bunks with climate control, communal dining facilities, and recreational areas that support crew welfare on extended missions. The designers clearly understood that fatigue and morale are just as important as weapon range when it comes to sustained naval operations. Medical facilities are basic but capable of handling injuries or health issues that might arise during a patrol far from port. Further into the interior, we find the Combat Information Center, or CIC. This is the brain of the ship, where tactical decisions are made during high-stress situations. The space is outfitted with console clusters, touchscreen displays, and secure communication systems, allowing the crew to coordinate with other ships' aircraft and command centers ashore, from missile launches to electronic jamming campaigns. This is where all the action is coordinated. The CIC is shielded and protected to ensure it remains functional even under fire. Aviation support is another area where the Admiral Grigorovich-Class sets itself apart. The stern of the ship features a full flight deck and enclosed hangar capable of housing a Ka-27 or Ka-31 helicopter. These aircraft can extend the frigate's reach dramatically, whether it's for hunting submarines, dropping sonar buoys, performing reconnaissance, or even carrying out search and rescue operations. The integration of aviation into the ship's mission set adds a layer of flexibility that few ships in its class can match. Now let's talk about the unique selling points that make this frigate stand out. The first is its blend of affordability and firepower. While some modern warships like the American Arleigh Burke-class or the British Type 45 destroyers offer greater firepower, they come with a much higher price tag. The Admiral Grigorovich-Class offers a more cost-effective platform without compromising on multi-role functionality, making it attractive not just for the Russian Navy but potentially for future export customers who want a capable warship without breaking the bank. Another advantage is the modular design approach. Unlike older ships that require full overhauls to integrate new technology, the Grigorovich-Class was built with modernization in mind. It can be fitted with newer missile systems, updated radar packages, or electronic warfare upgrades without needing to be taken out of service for years at a time. This future-proofing ensures that the ship can evolve as threats and technologies continue to change, keeping it relevant over a longer operational lifespan. Operational history is already proving the value of this class. Ships like the Admiral Essen and Admiral Makarov have seen active deployment in conflict zones, supporting Russian operations in Syria and patrolling the Black Sea during periods of heightened tension. Their performance in real-world scenarios shows that this is not just a paper tiger but a battle-tested tool in Russia's strategic arsenal. The ability to shift between strike missions, patrol duties, escort tasks, and electronic warfare roles on the fly is a huge force multiplier. The ship's role in Russia's broader naval doctrine Is also worth mentioning as Russia shifts from a Soviet-style focus on large surface action groups to a more flexible and distributed fleet. The Admiral Grigorovich-Class fits perfectly. It's large enough to operate independently in distant waters but small and agile enough to work in confined regional theaters. This hybrid capability makes it a cornerstone for a navy that's trying to do more with fewer large assets by investing in multi-role platforms. From an engineering standpoint, the balance between size, speed and systems integration is a real accomplishment. The propulsion layout minimizes acoustic signature, the hull design maximizes stability in rough seas, and the combination of weapons offers layered defense that few other navies can match at this tonnage level. What you're looking at here is not just a vessel of war but a floating system of systems where every component is linked into a coherent combat network that can handle complex modern maritime missions. So whether you're a naval enthusiast curious about the evolution of surface combatants or someone looking to understand how modern warfare is changing at sea, the Admiral Grigorovich-Class frigate is a fascinating case study. It embodies a transitional moment in global naval architecture where nations must balance budget, technology and strategy in equal measure, from its stealth shaping to its missile loadout to the human factors built into its design. This is a ship that reflects the demands of modern conflict in every way. Thanks for joining us on this in-depth voyage into the Admiral Grigorovich-Class frigate here on Sir Boats Yacht. If you found this review insightful, make sure to subscribe and click the bell so you'll never miss our future explorations into the world's most impressive boats, ships and maritime machines. From next-generation destroyers to antique yachts, from luxury vessels to frontline warfighters, we've got the sea covered. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired and keep sailing.